Hi, my name is Suwarna, and today I'm going to talk to you about a BI vendor, Pentaho, which is a leader in the open source business intelligence area market today. Pentaho is a business analytics vendor that provides a wide variety and wide tool sets of business analytics, including OLAP or online analytical processing capabilities, data mining, dashboards, reporting, and all of the things that a good BI vendor should be offering as a part of its tool set. So in today's presentation, we'll be delving a little deeper into each of these areas, as well as talking a little bit more about the customers that Pentaho offers its services to, their reviews, and then we'll also be doing a short demo. So let's look at Pentaho. Pentaho is a recognized leader in the open source BI and data integration platform today with over 8,000 active production deployments. It has around 1,200 customers in 65 different countries and an average of one download per every 30 seconds. With that rate, it is becoming industry's fastest growing services categories open source BI offering vendor according to the Wisdom of Crowds report in 2010. We'll now talk a little bit about the Pentaho's technology fundamentals and what kind of technology platform is it based on. The biggest advantage of Pentaho is that it's not a BI monolith. You can purchase its capabilities as a full suite of applications, or you can even buy it as individual modules, depending upon what really fits your customer needs and what is your business capabilities and needs at that particular point in time. It is based on a service implemented architecture and built from the ground up using web services and Ajax, and it uses a web-based thin client and user interfaces. It has its full suite of capabilities, including ETL or extract transform load capabilities, data mining, doing predictive analysis, as we'll see in the future slides. Now let's dive a little deeper into these capabilities. But before that, let's talk about the five principles on which BI is based and then we'll talk about how Pentaho actually offers these five principles and integrates them into the tools and platforms that it offers. Alerts and notification means that information is delivered to a very large user population inside your business area or internal to your business functions and external or to the enterprise. And this information could be based on exceptions or demands, and it could be based on schedules. Of course, BI is dependent on online analytical processing. You have a wide variety of business data. How do you slice and dice this data? How do you drill down into this data? How are you reports as which managers and the business users can then use to perform analysis beyond standard reporting. The five principles of BI also talk about reporting in a user-friendly manner in such a way that the users do not really have to have a knowledge of SQL and do not really need to depend on their IT partners to produce these reports. They should be able to produce these ad hoc reports when they really need them. The scorecards and dashboards form the basis or the foundations of any good BI tool. With a very broad visual appeal, it conveys KPIs or key performance indicators to all its business users so that they can make good business decisions based on the data that they are looking at through the dashboards. Also, the capabilities of producing new charts, new reports, and meters are a part of providing good scorecards and dashboards. No business analytic capability should go beyond predictive analysis. After all, we are collecting all of this data for what? To make sure that our business is able to go forward by knowing what data we have and how can we make our business processes more reliable and more user friendly so that we can get more business out of it. The advanced predictive analysis capabilities of a BI tool offers the business users to drill down and to do some predictions based on the data that they have gathered, based on the data that has been gathered. Now, looking at all of these five principles of the BI tools, let's see how Pentaho offers them and what kind of tools and techniques Pentaho has that governs these BI principles. The first and foremost of the BI tool offerings that Pentaho does is data integration or PDI via aka Kettle. Kettle is really a code name for their data integration tool, and it consists of a core data integration platform or ETL tool on top of which sits a GUI or a graphical user interface that helps the user to define data integration jobs and ETL transformations. It is supported by a single server or a single server node, or it could also be deployed in a cloud or a cluster. Mondrain, or the open source OLAP server, which is offered by Pentaho, is basically an open source online analytical processing server, which is built on the basis of Java technology. It supports the multidimensional or MDX query language and is saved as and it reads SQL from a variety of different data sources. It could be your transactional systems, it could be file systems, it could be anything. It can integrate basically with these source systems in order to collect data and then do analysis on top of it. The schema workbench is really also a GUI interface, and it's basically a UI used or a graphical user interface which helps do all kinds of cube analysis based on the analysis data that has been gathered by Mondrain. It's really not required, but it's very helpful tool in order to do analysis on the cubes and how these actually visually see the cubes and see what kind of information can be maintained in the future with it. The Pentaho user console is a very widely used web-based console, which is used for creating kind of a dashboard or and has a plugin called the Dashboard Designer. The Dashboard Designer is basically a plugin that comes along with the Enterprise Edition suite of Pentaho, and it allows users to create dashboards, which are collections of basically content components displayed together in the form of KPIs. Our KPIs are key performance indicators, which tell the users that all the business data that has been collected is and what's the movement in this kind of a business data and do better business decisions. The plugin simplifies the dashboard design as well because it allows the users to add components, drag and drop components, etc. on the dashboard and easily lets them create dashboards. It also has a lot of templates inbuilt in the dashboard designer. Along with the Pentaho dashboard, the user console also offers reporting capabilities and allows users to develop ad hoc reports with visual drag and drop capabilities in the reporting tool. The data mining and the predictive analysis tool is called VECA, or VECA stands for VICO Environment for Knowledge Analysis. The VICO environment for knowledge analysis is based on a number of algorithms or mathematical algorithms that help to do predictive analysis. It consists of machine-driven algorithms with a broad set of data mining tools that helps users to understand how the data is flowing and what kind of data um, and what kind of a story does the data tell and how should they be modifying their business processes in order to make better business decisions and predict the outcomes of those business decisions. Pentaho for mobile is a new addition since the version 4.5 suite that is a user interface driven for use with mobile platforms. It offers a full suite of BI tool offerings with regards to analysis, with regards to dashboards and reporting, but basically on a mobile platform. It also helps the users select their preferences and bookmark their favorites contents for easy access. No BI tool offerings should go without talking about big data. Big data is no longer just a hype, it's here to stay. And a lot of companies are now really thinking very deeply about the big data because they've been collecting a lot of this information, and a lot of this information is not cannot be stored in relational form. So how do they make the most sense of the big data? Pentaho for Big Data is a data integration tool that basically integrates with the big data and allows the ETL processes to run on these big data platforms such as Hadoop, Apache Hadoop, or Hadoop distribution file systems such as Cloudera, etc. So as you can see, Pentaho's BI tool offerings offers a wide variety of these tools, and the good advantage part of it is you could purchase some of these or all of these as a BI suite. You do not need to have a monolith BI tool and really pay the big price that you have to pay compared to some of the other vendors. Now let's talk a little bit about the customers. There are a ton of customers that uses the BI tool offerings, either Pentaho's BI tool offerings, either as a monolithic complete suite of applications or uses single components of it. Lufthansa has really helped identify its passenger data transmission errors by using Pentaho and reduce its transmission errors in its partner networks. Delta Dental of Virginia has also used BI tools from Pentaho as a complete suite of applications for reporting, for dashboards, and data integration to create a self-service tool for its business users. Patronics is a leader in providing innovative gift, loyalty, and email programs, and has more than 200 restaurant chains and more than 8,000 locations in this country. They use also the full suite of BI capabilities, and they use this to basically improve their client customer loyalty programs by providing real-time data access to their data. Now let's look at a small demo of this application, and then we will be going and talking a little bit about what are the reviews for Pentaho.
Welcome to Pentaho Business Analytics. You would design your content in the Power Tool and publish it in the Business Analytics server. Pentaho Business Analytics provides a broad suite of capabilities to address all of your organization's analytic needs and caters to a wide variety of technical skill sets. Analysis reports empower business analysts to visually explore and analyze data contained in relational data marts or data warehouses using a variety of compelling data visualizations. As seen here in the GeoMap, the user starts at a summary level of information, then quickly drills, zooms, and filters down to areas of interest. The pivot view offers users a cross-tab representation of their data. Here they can add calculations and summary totals, or apply more advanced filters by either selecting individual members or applying special functions like time series filters. Interactive reporting enables users of any skill set to create ad hoc reports through an intuitive, easy-to-use design interface. Users simply drag and drop attributes of interest onto the report canvas as either columns, report groupings, or filters. Interactive reporting provides rich formatting capabilities right on the report canvas and the ability to create simple prompts. This empowers users to create a single report that can replace dozens of individual reports by providing report consumers with simple interactions to change the focus of the report. Pentaho dashboards allow you to combine multiple reports and analysis views to provide an at-a-glance view of company performance. The easy-to-use dashboard designer allows you to quickly assemble compelling dashboards from existing content or by creating new visualizations and data tables. Data with common attributes can easily be linked to common filter controls. For producing highly customized dashboards and dashboard applications, Pentaho also offers professional services to develop presentations and interactions specific to your solution requirements.
So as you can see, we have seen a lot of these technologies and tools that have been offered by Pentaho, and a full suite of capabilities that can be offered. The 2013 Wisdom of Crowds Business Intelligence Market Study ranked Pentaho as one of the top BI technology vendors and a company that has been growing with a critical mass of customers well above the industry average. Some of the biggest advantages that Pentaho offers is, of course, that it is open source and it's not a monolith. Therefore, it provides a complete customization of user interfaces for access, drill down capabilities, comparable to a market product which could be as expensive as buying the whole suite, and is not open source. Some of the disadvantages, of course, are that it's open source and it has some of its challenges based on the open source, based on the fact that it's open source and not really a market product that is being purchased. But slowly and slowly, these disadvantages are being overcome by the fact that it has a big support community of open source users as well. So having said that, these are some of the references that have been used in creating the PowerPoint as well as the demo site. And if you need more information, you could go to the demo.pentaho.com and actually look at some of the demos that have been offered by this BI vendor. There are a lot of data integration capabilities also offered by Kettle, which are also very nice to see and look at. A lot of dashboards and report generations and how the user interfaces can be customized is also on their official website of pentaho.com. And I hope that this presentation has given you a little bit more knowledge about this vendor. And thank you so much for your time.